I want to start off today with a scripture from Psalm 107, verse 9. This is what it says. For he satisfies the longing soul, and the hungry soul he fills with good things. You know, this verse reveals that God alone can satisfy our deepest longing and fill the emptiness within us. Have you ever wondered if you will ever feel whole again? Many of us grapple with this question, searching for something or someone to fill that void that we feel inside. Well, today I want to talk about how God's love is transformational and how it can make us feel truly whole by transforming our character and our perspective. So first, we see that God's love transforms our character. We are created in the image of God, and God himself is love. Therefore, our inherent desire to love and be loved can actually only be satisfied by God. We see in Scripture in 1 Corinthians 13 that his love is patient and kind. It's unconditional and everlasting. So this means that even when we fail or fall short in our love, God's love remains, and it continuously shapes us into the image of Christ. This transformation of our character means that we start to embody the qualities of God's love: patience and kindness, humility and forgiveness. And so as our character changes, we actually become more aligned with God's will and purposes. And so we live out the fruits of the Spirit, and this internally changes us and makes us feel more whole, because we're living in accordance with our true identity as children of God. So we no longer need to seek validation or fulfillment from external sources, as we are rooted in the steadfast love of God. We also, when we know God's love, we see that it transforms our perspective. God's love changes the way that we see the world around us. It shifts our mindset from despair and hopelessness to hope and expectation. So when we understand that God is love and that he is good, it helps us view our circumstances and the people around us differently. Life may still have its challenges, it always does, but we begin to see everything through the lens of God's goodness and love. And so when our perspective is transformed, we start to recognize God's presence in our lives. We might see trials as opportunities for growth and trust in God's plan for us. We become more resilient, knowing that God is in control. And so this sense of peace and confidence contributes to a feeling of wholeness as we anchor in the unwavering love of God. So are there areas in your life that maybe you need to let God's love fill you so that you can truly feel whole? And as you do, God's love will transform you and build bold faith.